Hi guys, today we're going to read The Wind and the Sun and work on retelling key details in the text. Wind and the Sun is a fable. Can you remember the features of a fable? That's right, a fable can have many characters, not just people. A lesson or moral can be learned in a fable. It has illustrations for pictures. What do you think this fable is going to be about? Make a prediction. Follow as long as I read The Wind and the Sun. One day, the wind and the sun were arguing about who was the strongest. "Look at me," boasted the wind. "I can blow clouds across the sky. I can toss cars and houses high. I can blow the windmills round and round. I can blow trees out of the ground." "That's nothing," replied the sun. "My heat is the strongest by far. My heart can melt ice. My heat can melt tar. My heat can dry rivers. My heat can dry land. Watch me melt the ice cream in these children's hands." Back and forth argued wind and sun. Then they noticed a traveler walking down the road. "I have an idea," said Wind. "Whichever of us can make the traveler take off his cloak shall be recognized as the strongest. I will go first." Sun agreed and hid behind a cloud to watch. Wind began to blow little gusts. Whoosh, whoosh. The traveler wrapped his cloak tightly across himself. Harder and harder the wind blew. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. The traveler wrapped his cloak more tightly across himself. The wind blew harder still. The harder the wind blew, the more tightly the traveler wrapped his cloak around himself. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Finally, the wind gave up in despair. The sun came out from behind the cloud. First, it began to shine lightly on the traveler. The traveler turned his face to the sun. Then he smiled as he enjoyed the warmth. The sun shone more strongly. The traveler mopped his brow. Stronger and stronger and stronger the sun shone. The traveler opened his cloak. Still the sun shone stronger and stronger. The traveler grew hotter and hotter and hotter. After a few more steps, the traveler loosened his cloak. Then he tore off his cloak and dropped it on the road. "You win," said Wind. "I am sorry I was so boastful." "Remember," Wind said, "Sun, strength can be used in different ways on different days." "I understand now, Sun," said the Wind. "The better course is to use persuasion, not force." Okay, now we're going to practice retelling the key details in the story. These pictures can help you. Think about what happened in the beginning, in the middle, and in the end. In the beginning, the wind and sun argue about which one is strongest. Each one tells all the things it can do. In the middle, the wind and the sun have a contest to prove who is strongest. They each try to make a man remove his cloak. The wind tries to blow it off, but he holds on tightly. The sun makes it hotter and harder. Finally, the man gets so hot that he removes his cloak. At the end, the sun wins the contest. The wind realizes that it's better to persuade someone rather than to force someone to do something. That's it for today.